WLNS is here for you with 6 News at 11.
By the narrowest possible margin, Fox News host Pete Hegseth has been confirmed as the new U.S. Secretary of Defense. It's our top story at 11. Thank you for joining us. I'm Siobhan Klepfer. Sherry Jones has the night off. The vote to confirm Hegseth took place around 9:30 tonight. 3 Republican senators joined every Democrat to vote against the confirmation. That means Vice President J.D. Vance had to break the 50-50 tie. Erica Brown has more.
Vice President votes in the affirmative, and the nomination is confirmed.
The Senate voted Friday night to confirm former Fox News host and combat veteran Pete Hegseth to be the next Secretary of Defense. His nomination recently appeared to be on shaky ground after an allegation of sexual misconduct, along with concerns about his alleged alcohol use and treatment of his ex-wife. Hegseth has denied any wrongdoing.
Everybody thought I was going to California. I said, no. I'm stopping in North Carolina first.
President Trump and the First Lady traveled to Western North Carolina, hearing from families still dealing with the devastation of Hurricane Helene, which brought deadly flash flooding to the area in September.
We just lost everything that we had. Didn't even have a brush for like 3 days.
The president told residents the government failed them and said he was considering dismantling FEMA.
I think, frankly, FEMA is not good. I think when you have a problem like this, I think you want to go and whether it's a Democrat or Republican governor, you want to use your state to fix it and not waste time.
Trump then flew to Los Angeles, where he warmly greeted California Governor Gavin Newsom, despite criticizing his response to the LA fires.
We're going to need your support. We're going to need your help. You were there for us during COVID. I don't forget that.
The president walked through a neighborhood destroyed in the Palisades fire and took an aerial tour of the destruction.
I'm signing an executive order to open up the pumps and valves in the north. It's a pleasure to speak to you.
Earlier, he made a virtual appearance at March for Life in Washington.
Thank you for turning out once again.
He told attendees he will keep fighting against abortion. Erica Brown, CBS News, Washington.
Meanwhile, today, Secretary of State Marco Rubio put a sweeping freeze on all new funding for U.S. foreign assistance. The only exemptions are military aid for Israel and Egypt and emergency food programs like the effort to fight famine in Sudan. However, the freeze will impact other humanitarian efforts like clinics, immunization programs, and efforts to fight HIV overseas. The State Department has not indicated whether this freeze would impact U.S. aid to Ukraine in its fight to repel the invasion from Russia. Foreign aid makes up about 1% of the federal government's budget. Elsewhere in the nation's capital, the Supreme Court agreed today to take up a case on a controversial topic, whether a publicly funded religious charter school in Oklahoma should be allowed to operate. Oklahoma's statewide charter school board approved the school, but critics claim providing taxpayer money for the St. Isidore of Seville Charter School, which is operated by the Catholic Church, violates the First Amendment. Oklahoma's top court voted 7-1 against the school last June. The Supreme Court ruling is expected in the first part of this year. Back here at home, a 26-year-old man is in jail tonight and charged with open murder, accused of killing his uncle. It happened yesterday afternoon in Barry County. Michigan State Police say they received a call about 2 men involved in a domestic assault at the home that they shared. When they arrived, they found a 43-year-old man not breathing. He died on the scene. Preliminary findings from the autopsy show he might have been strangled. The suspect, John Branham, is the victim's nephew. Voters in Eaton County will be asked to decide on a proposed millage increase during a special election in May to pay for public safety services in the county. But how much will that cost you? Well, the proposal is 2 mills, which adds up to about $12 a month for the average taxpayer, but the exact number is based on the taxable value of your house. To get an even closer look, the county has launched a website to let people calculate exactly how much they would pay under this proposed millage increase. You can find a link to that on our website, WLNS.com. The Clayton County Sheriff's Office is warning people about an email scam. It's coming from criminals claiming to represent the Planning and Zoning Department. Those emails take the form of invoices requesting wire transfers for payments that the scammers say are owed to the county. This is a scam. The Planning and Zoning Department does not request payments via email, wire transfer, or prepaid cards. The sheriff's office wants anyone who gets a scam email like this to call police and report it. Remember, never send personal or financial information to someone without verifying who they are. The Lincoln Park Zoo in Chicago just welcomed some new animals, and they have, hands down, the best facial hair of any of its residents. Get a load of these mustachioed monkeys. The Lincoln Park Zoo, which is free to visit, just welcomed 2 new emperor tamarins, an 8-year-old male named Sal and a 4-year-old female named Feta. They come from zoos in Tennessee and Massachusetts to be a breeding pair as part of the effort to preserve the species. Well, he doesn't have facial hair, but he does have a strong tie game. Keep it here. David's back after the break with a look at your weekend weather. Thanks for watching 6 News at 11.